David Diaz looking for his first victory, and Jack Noone making his return to cage. Titans look to climb back into the win column himself. David Diaz, Jack Noone, up next.
All right, David Diaz coming out of Diaz Karate. I don't think I've seen that school's name come up before, but based on the name, it seems like a more traditional karate, traditional martial arts type gym. So it'll be very interesting to see what this kid's style is. Is he going in here with an old school karate approach? And then how does that play out against Jack Noone, who we've seen come from South Shore before? He's repping hook and roll now, who I know they're always working on all aspects of his game, striking and grappling, right? Will that kind of clash of styles of an MMA guy versus a traditional karate guy, you know, how will that play out?
Yeah, we saw David Diaz, Cage Titans 73 against Zach Converse. And they came out swinging out the gate. This kid is tough, durable. Zach Converse ended up getting the better of that, earning the stoppage win. But Diaz hungry to jump back into the column, making the trip down from Lawrence, Massachusetts to get this first win. He's definitely a powerful individual, and looking forward to, I think this is a fun matched up fight between him and Jack Noone. Jack Noone representing hook and roll. Pete Luciani, Andrew Valdina in the corner.
Yeah, it's going to be cool to see Jack Noone coming in here now working with hook and roll. You know, a change in his gym. Let's see how this affects his performance, and you know, is it a new stage in his career? Is it going to be a new revival for Jack Noone? You know, he's still very young and he's still an amateur, so he's got a good chance here to, with a few wins, potentially build his way up to being pro if that is his goal, and then get a fresh start. But it'll be very interesting to see with his new alignment if this is going to be a new stage for Jack Noone.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's an interesting matchup. They're both young guys just getting their amateur careers started. Diaz is definitely going to be chasing this victory. You know, he's 0-3 right now as an amateur. You know, he is hungry to come in here and get a win.
Our Coops Bar and Grill tail of the tape coming up in just a second as I prep in there. You gentlemen take it away.
All right, here we go. We got a featherweight fight here. Both guys young. Jack Noone, 6 years the elder. Diaz very young at just 20. Noone 1 inch taller and enjoys a 5-inch reach advantage. Both men made the featherweight limit. Over to Andy.
Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the next fight of the evening, brought to you by the National Guard. And now, for an amateur featherweight fight, scheduled for 3 rounds, 3 minutes apiece. Introducing to you first, in the red corner, with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 0-3. He stands 5'9" tall, and he weighed in at 144 pounds. From Lawrence, Massachusetts, representing Diaz Shinru Karate, let's hear it for David Bruiser Diaz. And now, introducing his opponent, standing across from him in the blue corner, with an amateur mixed martial arts record of 1-4. He stands 5 foot 10 inches tall, and he weighed in at 145 pounds. From Dedham, Massachusetts, he's representing Hook and Roll. Let's hear it for Jack High Noone. When the action begins, our referee in charge, Kevin McDonald.
Yeah, Diaz does have an intensity to his eyes. Like you said, he's hunting after this win.
Yeah, so we got Diaz in the orange, sporting the Puerto Rican flag, I think it is, on his right leg. And then we got Jack Noone in the black and red.
Indeed, both guys very energetic in there, bouncing already as Diaz comes out with a
jumps out with a flying sidekick.
comes out Fabricio for Doom style.
That was like a sweet chin music thing. He just didn't get quite high enough.
Yeah, there was that traditional karate, but wound up falling because he didn't fully commit to it and going forward.
Now he's eating some knees for his troubles.
And nice clinch work here from Jack Noone, who's finding the liver with the left knee.
Yeah, and you see Diaz's arms kind of stuck over the top there, but he's not abandoning that position. It's allowing Jack to jam him right against the cage, and now he's searching to sweep him, choke him down here.
Right, he's almost kind of trying to headlock him, and that's just,
Right
he's
to
got
the
his back taken for it.
Yeah, he almost like had
Chokes in. He's gonna tap.
That was a slick back take there. He committed to the neck first and then went into the throw and then swung the position afterwards.
Noone doesn't have that second hand in, but he's got the body triangle. And that's going to be very difficult to break out of.
Yes, the body triangle is imperative now. Using some ground and pound to try to soften up the grip.
And Diaz is on the wrong side, right? Like he needs to shift his weight over to get to that point in the body triangle.
The tap.
The tap's there. Quick work for Jack Noone.
Yeah, nice job by Jack Noone. Capitalizes on the slip by Diaz and never lets him get a break, never lets him off the hook, lands some nice knees in the clinch, winds up securing a takedown, taking the back and in the choke immediately.
Yeah, no, that was truly a slick performance. Even the way that he had that clinch, he had the collar tie, and then he framed the underhook so nicely to open up that rib cage. If we're going to see right here, look at that frame that he's got with the keeping the right arm of Diaz pinned down, and he used that to climb around the back and then sink in the choking grip until he was able to advance his position with the body triangle and secure the submission finish. But that was one of those, you know, they always say position before submission. Jack went the opposite, took the neck and then grew the position to finish the submission. Excellent work.
Yeah, and honestly, I kind of like that in MMA. Like, if you can take the neck, he's compromised. He's got to defend that first.
Absolutely, you know, and Jack, I mean, he was kind of going for that hip toss, and he didn't quite get him up and over, but that actually worked out for Jack because it allowed him to take Diaz's back. And once he had that choke in, I mean, he went for the choke first, but within seconds he had that body lock, right? And that's what really helped him secure the position, and it seemed like a matter of time.
Yep, right. That's very difficult to break out of.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep the noise going for these two. Referee Kevin McDonald has called a stop to this fight at 1 minute, 7 seconds of round number 1, giving you your winner by submission due to a rear naked choke, Jack High Noone.